Howdy guys, Nintendo Capri Sun here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. This is case 5, and we had just found out... Oh, in the last episode we found out a lot of shit. Just about everything pertaining to the underground parking lot murder makes sense now. This is the defendant lobby, alright. But there's no defendant. There's no toilet. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? She's probably hiding. I mean, she would know better than me what we're up against here, what we're really up against. She's been working with the asshole for 2 years now. The asshole. And where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if they ran off together. What? Hey, Edgeworth. Knowing me, knowing you. Haha. There's nothing we can do. No. Okay, stop it. You've already figured it out. Who the owner of the 77 ID number is? Yeah. Well, I have a pretty strong hunch. Yup. Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out. You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt on this ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything. True, not yet. In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling on the defendant 5 minutes after the trial starts. Lana will be found guilty. But she didn't do it! I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you have to say. This is the first time he's ever done something like this. He's pulling a Von Karma here, saying the trial's gonna be over in 5 minutes. To draw it out of her? I don't like that. I don't like the way you word that. How else are you really supposed to say it, though? Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past. But there's a link to the past. What? If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened. I'll think about it. See you in court, right? No. Edgeworth, you haven't been a murderer all this time. Don't become one now. If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now. I think it's too late, dude. Court's starting right now. This is... Edgeworth is the only one who can save us now. You know, still even now when I play this, I picture Phoenix as to the judge's right. And Edgeworth to the judge's left, and the judge is in between them. Like when the camera moves, it goes past the judge. That's still how I picture it. Even now. Even though I know that's wrong. Yes. Wait, what? Uh-oh. What's going on? He knows that we're on to him, so he's gonna try to defuse the situation here. Morning, folks! How's everyone doing? Hey, Udge, you been back to the pool yet? Okay, that was definitely... over his head. No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my own work. Oh, that's a good one. Don't think I can top that. If you don't mind me asking, Chief, what exactly is this proposal of yours? Well, Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. She wants to do what? Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble. Shit, what's going on here? What's this all about, defendant? I'd just like to make one simple request, and I'll be finished. Well then, what's your request? Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial. Huh? I can confessed to all charges against me. February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman. Fuck. No, Lana. Oh my god. You can't! Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea. In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services. But Lana! Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please. And, just stick the needle in me right now. I'm done. Everything that happens in this game is unprecedented. What are you even talking about, dude? Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise. Oh, no. Alright, who's gonna interrupt us next? Here we go, any second now. There it is! Edgeworth is gonna do it. One moment, Your Honor. The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature. Come now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you, but why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut, Fucking Edgeworth. Oh my god, I am freaking swooning right. If I was a girl, just never mind. What? Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. I fucking love you, Edgeworth! Oh, I can hardly even read these words right now. I am so... Oh, with a sudden confession from the defendant. It's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Some kind of deal, Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy. I thought so, Your Honor. The prosecution would like to change its first witness. Oh, to whom? As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. I request the court hears her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. My self-righteous suicide. I don't think we need to continue. I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it. Very well, the court will grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant? Worthy! You'll live to regret this. Mark my words. Miss Emma Skye, please take the stand. Dang, man. Oh, bless her heart. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Emma Skye. My occupation, I'm Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator. 2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dark, of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct? Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though. Oh, man. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Screw Detective Goodman! We want to talk about SL9, man. That's where it's at. It's gonna turn out to be. Most certainly is. It's the motive behind what's going on here. Well, okay then. He sure gave in fast. Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago. Oh man. The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial. That close-up. That close-up. I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me, but I'll never forget what I saw that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest. No. It's a good thing you weren't harmed. I passed out. I don't remember much. That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder? That will soon become apparent, Your Honor. You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. It's almost like me and Edgeworth are on the same team here. Just like we were teaming up on Angel Star earlier. I was waiting in my... Oh, I can't do this. Oh my god. I want to hear the details, though. 2 years ago, the defendant was a detective at the police department, correct? Yes, she was second in command under Chief Detective Gant. My sister, she was the best detective ever. Yes, I remember. Chief Detective Gant and Miss Skye used to be quite the pair. I believe they shared the same office. That's right. I always sit at my sister's desk and dream about playing that organ. I wanted to play it that day, too. Yeah, that's right. That's right, they were gonna go to dinner. Possibly Taco Bell. Okay, and here we go. A man. Yeah, a man. It's the opposite of a woman. He was a serial killer. I didn't know this at the time, but yeah, that's right. Upon fleeing the room, Dark proceeded to take the elevator. He must have been in a panic because the elevator was going up. Then he ran into Skye and Gant's office. I knew there was something about that elevator, that it was going to hold him up. And that's what caused him to run, you know, into the office. Oh. What is that? Oh, there was more to that, actually, I think, but, well, of course. What was the prosecutor doing there? That day there were 2 people present during Dark's questioning. Detective Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Yes, he was. Neil Marshall had just received the King of Poops award. Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony. What a badass. I assume that would also be why he was the first to run after dark. He busted into the room and summoned his Mist Dragon. Oh, you don't remember? Okay. I'll never forget when I saw that instant. Ooh. Wasn't there something like the power went out? And lightning struck? Yes, the lights went out. Wait a second. Okay. Okay, so the power did go out. Because I was thinking, is it possible that maybe Gant turned the power out? Should have been able to see anything. Yeah, I know. Right, but just then lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind. This is what she wasn't allowed to testify about last time. Alright. Hear more. So you spoke with Detective Goodwin about this 2 years ago. Yeah, that's what's so scary about this trial. And you told Detective Goodwin about what you saw. Yes, but at the time, the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture. A picture, yes, I think she mentioned that before, yep. Ask about the picture. This picture the witness drew. I believe it has a very important meaning. Oh. But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture. Who said it was on the back of an evidence list? How does he know it's supposed to be on the back of an evidence list? Because I have it. And it is on the back of an evidence. Did I just say that just now, maybe? Maybe Phoenix said that. That it was on the back of an evidence list or something. Anyway, okay, yeah, sure. It's not lost, dude. You drew a picture of the scene you witnessed, right? Yes, I wanted to do everything I could to help the investigation. I can still see it now whenever I close my eyes. That's strange. I took over the case after Prosecutor Marshall died. Yet I never received any picture. Perhaps the witness is mistaken. But I did draw it, I swear. I'm not just imagining it. Don't worry, man. I got it. Well, anyway, let's continue. Sure. The man stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest. Is this like a new statement here? I'm trying to remember if she started over yet. Well, no, she wouldn't have started. Well, she started from the beginning. Even now, when I close my eyes, I can still see it just as clearly. Tell us, what were you doing at that moment? Our lady testified that Joe Dark was holding you hostage. When lightning struck and the lights went out, Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. I was thrown aside and the two began wrestling each other. Pretty sure I was watching them. Yes, indeed. Okay, Alright, here we go. This is where... This is, Phoenix Wright to the rescue time. Present. Mr. Edgeworth, this little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you still insist on denying its existence. Woo! What? Hey, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is, as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture. That's why the evidence list is torn in half. He wasn't trying to hide the evidence, he was trying to hide the picture. That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold. Gentlemen, behold! Please turn it over, Your Honor. Turn it over. Do everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn. Hey, that's it. That's the picture I drew. We got it. Indeed. Two men appear to be wrestling here. Well, more like, okay, whatever. What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list? Me? Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list. Huh? These lists, they're different from each other. What? It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one. You can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you. What? What?! Who'd have thought the picture would have been drawn on the back of the list? That was handed to Detective Goodman in the questioning room. Wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor! Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head. If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list. Oh my god. Is there more? It's possible, but I'm holding it right here and... Oh! Holy shit. Oh my god, there is more to it.